So we're back again for another Taste Test Fridays. And today we got 3 new candidates. Every Friday we're gonna try at least do 3. Sometimes it might be 2. Sometimes it might be 4. It all depends. But today we got 3 brand new candidates. Who do we have today? We had Kanpai Foodz and their Cosmic Crunch fried freeze-dried gummy clusters. We had Chili Bombay sweet and spicy strawberry candy. They have different flavors as well too. And lastly, they have the Brownie Do Luiz. Got this when I was overseas as well. Have a lot of it in South America. They sell a lot of it in Brazil, not in those areas. So yeah, that being said, let's begin on today on our journey of Taste Test Fridays. Hopefully I get the editor to go. So yes, today we're going to be trying the Cosmic Crunch. Now, give you a little backstory about the Cosmic Crunch. Is another freeze-dried gummy cluster. It's another freeze-dried brand we'll be trying. So their call-outs are Fruity Burst, Magical Crunch, give you 2 ounces, and they sweet at the top. On the back, let's see what it says. The crunchier, the better. All about freeze-dried candy. Intensified flavor. The freeze-dried process removes moisture from the food. I like that. I like that. You know, you're explaining to people like me who had never tried this before. I tried freeze-dried on another episode, but on that bag, they didn't really explain a lot to it, but it had great taste. And on this bag, you're explaining to us newbies who've never heard about this whole freeze-dried craze coming about. You explain to me what the process is, how you're making it, and what kind of candy I'm going to be putting in my mouth. So, once again, the freeze-dried process removes moisture from the food, making the flavor of the treat more concentrated. The result is a light, crunchy candy that doesn't stick to your teeth and dissolves in your mouth. Super fast, providing a rush of flavor. Deliciously crunchy. These candies are the perfect crunchy, airy, sweet treat. All products vary in size and shape, but they all share one thing in common: an irresistible, mouth-watering crunch. Maintains freshness. When freeze-dried candy is stored properly in an airtight, sealed bag or container, it will not go stale. Freeze-dried products, or properly stored, can last and stay fresh for up to 25 years. Wow. So this is made by Kanpai Foodz in LA, Los Angeles, California. So let's give it a try. I taste the gummy. It's definitely bursting. It has like a kick. Oh, that's never good. But luckily your bag did good. So it has a lot of like sweet tart type of things. Okay, so if you're ever a kid and you ever go get the trolley candies or whatever and they be having all that tart stuff around it, this is what it has. It has all that tart stuff on top of the gummies. Okay. Tastes good. Tastes good. Now, you want the area. It tastes good. Break it down for us. All right. So this bag right here, this 2-ounce bag has 130 calories. It has total sugars, 28 grams of sugar, including another 28 grams of sugar. So, like I tell you each and every week, if you're avoiding sugars, it's probably not for you. But if you don't mind sugar, if you enjoy having a delectable, mouth-watering treat that's candy and it has sugar in it because it's your guilty pleasure, then this should be for you. Because like I said before, I know people, I've been there before where I'm like, hey, I'll see this sugar and be like, okay, I'll eat some of this and then go drink a whole bunch of water or then go walk on the treadmill and I'm good to go because I'm gonna be burning off that sugar. And then there's some people who will see it and be like, "Ooh, that's too much sugar. That's almost the same amount of sugar as a soda or a pop or a drink or anything else like that." And they may not want that. So what does that mean? It means is understanding your demographic, understanding your market. Every market is different. Every niche is different. People who made this, they understand that some people don't care about sugar. Product that's going to taste good, it's going to last, and that you can eat it today, tomorrow, next week, or 3 weeks from now, you can eat that product. And then there's some people who are like, hey, I don't want sugar in my house. That's not for me. But it's all about finding what your niche and who your community is with your buyer persona. Check out that video before, like I said, and find out who's for you. I say all that to say, candy is delicious. I like the tart on it. And I'm going to have to give it, like usual, 6.5, 7. And like I always say, the reason I'm giving it, no, like that, I'm not going to give you 6.5, 7. I'm going to give you a 7. The reason you're not getting a 10, I don't really know about your story. I don't know why you're doing it. I definitely like the fact that you explained what freeze-dried is. I mean, I already knew what it was. But if I didn't, like I said before, for us who don't understand, or for us who may have not understand what freeze-dried candy was or even was a thing, now you told me why it's important to have freeze-dried candy. Now you told me. I mean, I know about freeze-dried food, so I was thinking the same thing, but I was like, oh, freeze-dried candy? Didn't know that was a thing now. So being able to explain the story, that makes it great. And then also on the back, you got your QR code, which is good. So yeah, my whole thing was no call outs, no story. And then on top of that, those are my big things from took you from the 10 to why you had a 7. but it was really gonna be a 6.5, but you got put out extra because you told us exactly what freeze dried was. Because some people growing up may have never heard of freeze dried, don't understand it, and don't understanding why freeze dried is helping your candy last long. And like I said before, you could be able to eat this in about 25 years or so to last that long to seal correctly. So composite food. Oh, and this is another reason why you got 7. So this is a 2 ounce, right? This MSRP is $4.99. This is a 5 ounce bag. I understand it's a specialty item. I do. So I understand why it's $5. But if you don't have the discretionary income, this will probably not be for you. Because once again, I always say you could go down to the Dollar Tree, get 5 candies, all be 2.5 ounce each, to be able to get more than this. So once again, this is a discretionary. You got a discretionary income, or you just gotta love freeze-dried candy and be able to go and get it. So that's why I say all the time, gotta know your market, gotta know your buyer persona, gotta know who's gonna be purchasing it. Some people that have extra income, they won't purchase it because they're like, I want something like a Haribo, Skittles, something cheap I can get more of and get lots of quantities. And someone who's like me, who doesn't mind, who has discretionary income, I'll look at it and be like, I'll try it, see what it's about, even though it's only 2 ounces and it's $5. You can purchase it at Target or you can purchase it at Walmart. But next up, chili bomba. Now, I want to let you know, I got this at a specialty store in San Antonio. If you ever been to San Antonio, it's a wildly heavy Latino market. And I got the watermelon slices. I like watermelons. I don't know if they had the rainbow. They have different flavors. They never had rainbow when they got rainbow, but I think I only saw this. But let me just read to you about it. Because Chili Bombilla produces gourmet small batch chili candies handmade in Los Angeles. And it says watermelon slices. Watermelon is a classic. This watermelon slice has a spicy twist to it, blended with a almond sauce and coated with chili seasons to top off this mouthwatering candy. Talks about the ingredients and then tells you what a permit, and it's made in Los Angeles, California, of course they say. And then it said made in a home kitchen. Hey, some people may like that, some people may not like that. It's made in the kitchen, because now, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that, I'm kind of like, is it like your mass making these? You making these in your home kitchen? Or you making these like in an FDA-approved kitchen? So that kind of throw me off a little bit, Chili Bombay. I know you guys are not making mad product, because I don't think anybody has intention to, but that could kind of throw you off a little bit if you read that by when I see made in a home kitchen. Because now I'm like, you made this in your kitchen? You have animals on the counter? You not have animals on the counter? So that kind of throws me off a little bit. But I know in my mindset that whoever made this would not be doing something like that, that would care about people's health. But if you're reading that and you don't know, you can be kind of thrown off by that. So, has the watermelon, has a whole bunch of chili around it. I see a lot of the Latino or Hispanic type candies around. I'm in Texas, and I have some coworkers that eat a lot of Latino candy and they give it to me. It's delicious, but it got a kick to it. So, am I a track? But it's got a kick to it. If you don't like hot, this won't be for you. If you don't mind, yeah, it'll get you right. So, what's my score on this? The bag is nice. I like the flavors. This 8 ounce bag right here, it goes for $10. But it's a thick 8 ounce bag. I mean, you get a good bit of it here. So I can see why it's $10. Then on top of that, maybe it's $10 because right now they're making it in their home kitchen and they're not mass producing it. Because sometimes when you make it mass produced on the line, you may be able to save on the ingredients and things like that. But I will say this bag is a mighty hefty, thick bag. Get your fix. Got some stuff at the bottom looking for more fun. So this is $10 MSRP, but it's 8 ounces. So I can see that. I can see that. And once again, if you have discretionary income, you don't mind paying 8 ounces, paying $10 for an 8 ounce bag of candy. Especially if you have your taste and you know what you like. Once again, some people in the demographic may not want to pay that. And they may want something that's 5 ounces that costs $4 or $5. So it all depends on you. And I'm going to say that about every candy, because every candy got to know your lane, got to know your niche market. And I think their market is more the Latino market, which is not a problem at all. I definitely dibble and dabble in the Latino market, trying different flavors, trying different candies, all types of things. Never said I'm coworkers who call me on, tell me about things. So, hey, living in Texas, I got that the Spanish. Okay. And I definitely like eating I forgot the name of it, but it's Ortella, it's corn, mayonnaise in the cup. I have the name written at the bottom, which is really called. But I love eating that. Or that put on by that by coworker too. So a lot of hidden gems and other ethnicities market of how they make stuff. Race, if you want to say race, not really race, but you want to say other nationalities, what nationality in Egypt, or how they make their stuff. So give it a try. So overall, what I give them? I give them a 7. I give them a 7 because one, freaking delicious. I don't even like hot foods, but the way they put the chili on the watermelon is just right. I give them a 7. I kind of wish they had more. I wish they had a call out. Now, right here it says, perfect for munching, made in that way. I kind of wish they had something like, good for this, good for that, telling me more about it. And then another thing that kind of throws me off, I might have to take it back, look at that again. So the reason you're gonna get a 6 and not a 7 is these are the follow-up names. I'm sorry. The reason you're getting a 6 and not a 7 is one, there's no call outs on the bag. No. One, I kind of wish you hit on more things about why I should try this brand, why I should try this flavor, what stands out. And then another thing that's kind of throws me off that when you said made in your home kitchen. So that kind of threw me off a little bit because I'm like, is it really? And then now I look at the bag and really believe it is made in your home kitchen because there's no nutrition label. So I don't really know how much calories are in here. I don't know how much sugar is in here. This is like real deal made in their kitchen and they flooded the masses and they put it into a store. I bought it in a San Antonio gourmet store over there by downtown. It's like a little area. I bought it over there. It's like a gourmet store, but there's no nutrition label. So I got to count off of that because some people like to know what a lot of us, I'm going to say everybody, some people care, some people don't. They want to care how much sugar is in the product. They want to care what the calories in the product. They want to care about the carbs in the product. And unfortunately, your bag doesn't have any of that. Your bag has nice lettering, nice flavors, nice pictures. And then you told me you made it in your home kitchen. Kind of throw me off a little bit. But I know it's still good. I know you don't have no bad intentions. But in this world nowadays, some people are going to think different. I'm not going to think different about it because I know that would never be your intentions if you're selling to stores because I can easily eat it, get sick, and sue you. So I know you wouldn't think that. I know you wouldn't do that. But some people could think that way. So that's the reason you get a 6. There's no call outs. There's no nutrition label. And that whole made in the home kitchen kind of threw me off a little bit. But other than that, the product is delicious. So if you're like, and to be perfectly honest, if you grew up drinking water out the faucet, or if you drink water out the faucet now, then this shouldn't bother you at all. Because water out the faucet is way worse than eating this. Because water out the faucet, E. coli and all kind of stuff. And if you grew up like I did, drinking water out the faucet outside, then you'll be probably fine eating these. That's it. The brain system, I give you 6 because you don't have those call outs, nutrition labels. And then also letting me know more about the product in your store. So yeah, I give you a 6 on that. Now, this is the Brownie Do Luiz. It's the Luiz part. I looked it up. That means delicious, I think. Can't remember. But headquarters is located in Brazil. And so a lot of it in Brazil, South America. The headquarters is in Rio de Janeiro. And if you didn't know, Rio de Janeiro means river in January. That's how it was founded. The person who founded it, they named it Rio de Janeiro because he saw the river, and he saw the river in January. So he called it Rio de Janeiro is river in January. My birthday's in January. So if you live in Rio or if you live in Brazil, you've been to Brazil, you've been to Rio de Janeiro, just know as January people, as Aquarius, as the Capricorns, we doing it big out here. You feel me? So this right here, before we go into tasting or everything else, this goes for about 3 Brazilian reals or ruas. I think it's real, ruas, R-E-D, which in United States dollars would be 54 cents. If you buy it at the airport, it goes for about 6 reais, which would be about USA dollars, 108. But if you happen to get it shipped online up here, it's going to cost you more because you're not buying it in South America. You're actually shipping it, so they're going to hit you with the taxes and all that stuff, and I'll probably go for about $3 a box or whatever. But like I said, this is 70 grams. Nice little size. Of course, on the back, everything is in Portuguese. But, mm, 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 mm. Don't even know what language is in. It's in the language of goodness and delicioso. That's the language it's in. You know, when I saw these in the store and I bought it, right? So I'm learning Spanish, the library, and Duolingo. Or if you know anywhere else, I should take it. Now, I couldn't understand, I was like, all right, they had a brown, they had a white, they had a red. Now I'm at the cash register looking like, which one should I get? I was able to know from buying products, and they did a good job on this. Brown means chocolate or any kind. Red, I think original, strawberry. White, I think white, chocolate, something like that. They had different flavors. They had different colors on the bag. So that's what I had immediately put together for each one. So when I saw brown, I was like, it's got to be like a brownie, got to be something like that. I know it's already a brownie, but it's got to be like a brownie or a chocolate. White's got to be like a white chocolate or something like that. And then red got to be a strawberry or something. So I picked the brown up. Go with your intuition. Go with your intuition. I was right. And needless to say, this is delicious. Delicioso. I don't care if it's a word or not, but Brownie Do Luiz, I can't even read the labels because I can't speak Portuguese, but it don't matter. I can read delicious. I can taste deliciousness. And for that, I got to give you 8. And I give you 8. I gotta give you 8. Now, normally, you know me. If you don't have no call outs on your bag, well, you got a nutrition label. You tell me how many sugars it is. So that's a plus, But, I like to know about a story. You don't even really got a story on here. You just tell me where I could buy it, produced, ingredients. You tell me the ingredients. You don't have no story on here. You ain't got none of that on here. And you got a quote by Arthur Ashe on here. That's pretty dope. Don't know what it said, but it's a quote by Arthur Ashe. So it lets me know. You got a quote by Arthur Ashe, then you know what's up. And you're okay with being open-minded to all different types of people. Even though with all that, you ain't got no call out. You ain't got no story. You don't have any of those things that I usually look for. And the bag just kind of has like a regular color, but the label sticks out. You get an 8. You know why you get an 8? Because even with all that, the deliciousness makes it different. Hot damn it. If it's delicious, it goes the same. You don't know how many places I've been to in the A and in Dallas while I walked up to the location. Man, the sign ain't even right. The door's janked up. When I walk in and they serve me chicken on a stick, they serve me some Kool-Aid, they serve me some tacos, and they be busted. Busted. Like Trouble said, busted. And that's what it makes the difference is. I just want clean, healthy food that's not gonna make me sick and it's delicious. And for that, Brownie Do Luiz, you get an 8. It will overlook some things. I can't overlook the call out, not having a story. I can't overlook that. So you can't get a 10. If you had those two things, you get a 10. 10, 10, 10. But your deliciousness gets you an 8. Oh my gosh. It's like I can taste the cocaine in the brownie and it's like purified. Like pure brownie cocaine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, so it's delicious. But yeah, let me stop. Play you some more of that. Well, yes, this has been another Taste Test Fridays with Eric. Like I said, every Friday we'll be doing different tasting. Sometimes it might be 3 products, sometimes it might be 2. But just know, this is Taste Test Friday with Eric. And if you have any products that I should try, leave them in the comments below. Let me know. And until then, it's your boy, Mr. CPG 101. Thank you.